Yo, what's good? Ismael Barroso knocks out Fidel Maldonado Jr. in the sixth round. Now, since the first round, I said Barroso is gonna hurt Maldonado with that straight left if he cannot land it. And it turns out in the third round, he dropped him with two. I think they were straight lefts. It might have been a like a overhand left hook type of punch, but he dropped him. He looked hurt, but Barraza was kind of sloppy, and Maldonado was just running that whole round after the knockdown. But after that, in the fourth round, Maldonado got points taken off for holding and hitting during the break, and then in the fifth, it was basically Barroso chasing Maldonado the rest of the fight, the fifth and the sixth. And then in the sixth, he landed a nasty body punch. You really couldn't see it in real time. I didn't catch it. I was like, what the hell? What the hell happened? I missed it. I missed it. But it was a straight left to the body. Both of these guys were southpaw. It was a bit awkward in the beginning, but Maldonado kept getting caught with that straight left. And since before this fight happened, I've never seen either guy fight. But I saw that Maldonado had 4 losses on his record, and not that that means anything really, but he kind of looked a little soft compared to Barroso, who just he looks like a tough fighter, like a guy that has thick skin, like you can't hurt him. Like he's been through some shit. He's from Venezuela. He just there's times that you could stereotype fighters, and I do that a lot. And a lot of the time it's not true, or it is true. Like a guy like Barroso could give anybody that's not a top guy a tough fight, or even he could even beat anyone that's not a that's not a top guy. He could beat any guy that's not a top guy, but he could give any top guy trouble. And if he doesn't give top this a certain top guy trouble, this top guy is the truth. He's that type of fighter. He's a gatekeeper. And I saw something in Barroso. I was like, he has something that will enable him to take Fidel Maldonado's best punches, and he will knock him out. I had never seen either guy fight, and I called it, man. And since that first round, like I said, that straight left could not miss. I like Barroso. I'd like to see him fight Beltran. This fight was at 140. He said that he'd be willing to fight anyone at 135 and 140. And there's some good fights. There's Ricky Burns, Crawler. His last fight was actually a loss a year and a half ago against Anthony Crawler. But hey, a rematch, that'd be a good fight. Luke Campbell, if he stays at 140, and Dongo is a pretty good fight as well. So Barroso, good fight, good fighter, and I want to see him in some big fights against some solid contenders. Maybe a world champion. I don't think he beats Ndongo. I don't think he beats Crawler. I think he might be able to beat Ricky Burns on a good day. The fight I really want to see is Ray Beltran. That fight has fireworks written all over it. I like that fight. I like Barroso. As for Maldonado, his fundamentals are really off, man. He's very sloppy. His footwork is sloppy. Crosses his legs. His legs look shaky even before he was knocked down. I don't know what it is. Like it seemed like he was shook in the ring even before he got hurt. Like if he felt weird just being in there, just fighting. I'm not sure if I want to see him fight again, to be honest. But maybe he could fix that up. Maybe his technique could definitely use some work. Hit the gym, fix your footwork, fix your combos, tighten up that defense, homie. Tighten it up. Keep that chin tucked. Train, train to when you're fighting a southpaw. Train to not get hit by that straight left. Maybe it was just that southpaw. Maybe it was that southpaw awkward stance from Barroso that got him. Who knows? But as I was watching this, I was like, nah, Ricky Burns beats this guy, Crawler beats this guy, Luke Campbell beats this guy. I can't imagine what Terrence Crawford would do to this guy. John Molina would beat him, Provodnikov, all these guys. I think Provodnikov retired, but all these guys would beat Maldonado. And Barroso, maybe he'd lose to some of them, but he'd give all these guys trouble. Barroso would have good fights with all those guys. So a tale of two cities, pretty much. Thanks everybody for watching. And one day I'm gonna go to these fantasy spring fights in Indio, man. They seem like they're exciting. These Golden Boy on ESPN cards. So next week on ESPN we have Glenn Tapia versus Gabe Rosado. So that should be a good fight as well. Peace.